Welcome to Talking Tech, our web series where I talk with Hillsborough teachers about their experience with virtual teaching and learning. I'm Tom McDonald, the Technology Integration Coordinator, and today I'm joined by Sylvia Scazzari and some friends. Hi, Sylvia. How are you today?
Hey, Todd. How's it going?
It's going great. So tell us a little bit about yourself and the special visitors we have today for this special episode.
I'd be happy to. As Todd said, I'm Sylvia Scazzari. I'm one of the health and phys ed teachers at Auten Road Intermediate School. This is my 28th year in the district in teaching. And during this virtual time, I'm just looking for some fun fitness games to keep my students engaged while we are all virtual. So I've searched the internet. I've been all over YouTube, and I found some really fun and engaging games. And one day after class, I had a few students ask me, they're like, hey, Ms. Scazzari, can we make our own game? And I said, absolutely. I didn't know what I was going to get. So I said, you know what? Stay on after the meet. We'll talk about it. I'll give you some parameters, and we'll go from there. So I stayed on with a couple students, Arnov, Lily, and Harshita. And I said, okay, Slides Mania is really popular. Use something along that line. And I didn't know what I was going to get. But after a week or two, they said, no, we want to create a game. So I said, go for it. It was not an assignment. They did not get graded on this. It was not extra credit. It was just something that just came to life organically. And so they went to work, and then, about a week later, they came to me and they're like, hey, we're done with it. And I looked at it and I was like, it was amazing, fantastic. So much and so that I could not keep it to just my students. I shared it with all the H and PE teachers at Auten Road, and they shared it out to the entire school.
So let's say hi to Arnov.
Hi.
Hi, Arnov. And let's say hi to Lily.
Hello.
Hi, Lily. And Harshita?
Hi.
Hi, there's our game developer. So Arnov, let's start with you. Can you just talk us through a little bit about, your game, and you can show your screen and show us the game and explain how you came up with the idea and how it works.
So today I'm going to share the question workout. It's made by me, Arnov, and Lily, my friend. So what we had an idea was we would ask questions, and then we would just give every person to answer. Say, like, the question is, what is the USA national bird? Harshita answered the bald eagle. And if she was right, I would show the answer and the animation. And I would give them 2 exercises to do. So say Harshita got the question correctly, she can choose which exercise she wants to do. Say she said bald eagle, and then afterwards she said 30 seconds of wall sit. She can choose. Let's say if Harshita got the question wrong, she said like a hawk is the national bird, Mrs. Zeri would get to pick the exercise we did. So if you want, you can answer a question. How many continents are there in the world?
7.
Set, indeed. And then, because Mr. McDonald, you got it correctly, you can choose the exercise. Say you picked whatever you want to pick. Go ahead.
As long as I don't have to do it on camera.
No, you wouldn't have to do it.
Thank goodness. Perfect. Then I'll go with the 15 lunges.
You can do like 15 lunges, and then that would be it. We would keep doing this for like 10 questions. And this is basically the exercise that we made. Right. Who wants to answer this question?
I don't know what Lucario Mega is, so help me out here. Lily, do you know?
You know what Pokemon is, Mr. McDonald?
I am aware of Pokemon, but I don't know much about Pokemon.
This is the Pokemon.
And the answer is yes there, so now I know.
Mm-hmm. And then we did like a break in the middle with animations. Then we just keep going on for another 5 questions.
That's great. So your idea here was to make it so it's more fun to do exercise and make it like a fun game. It's interactive. Yes. I think it's a lot of fun to do it this way. And Lily helped with this game, right? You guys worked together on this one?
Yes.
Yeah, we worked together.
Yeah. So which exercises are your favorite to do, Lily?
Elbow planks. I don't know why.
Elbow planks. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All right. What are you doing to these kids in 5th grade? My goodness. Look at elbow planks.
We got to teach them young.
That's right.
Young.
So when you shared this with some of your friends, what kind of things were they telling you about this game? Did you get good feedback?
It got a good rating. It's fun.
Well, I showed my friend not too long ago. She said she really liked the layout, the colors we chose, the pictures. In general, she just thought it was pretty impressive how we got the animations and stuff.
Yeah, you guys are showing some, pretty advanced Google Slide skills for this one. So not only is the game a fun game for fitness, but you're showing off the interactivity and the animations. It's Harshita, tell us about your game.
So, I made like a fitness game based on like Among Us, since like I like to play it and my brother does too. So, basically you have to like click somewhere on the map. You have to click on like the character, and it'll tell you your like exercise. You have to hold like all the exercises for 30 seconds, and you have to finish all the tasks. You just have to like, cause like in Among Us, you have to like go to each. You have to finish all your tasks before the imposter kills you, and basically you just have to like click on the room in this game, and then do your tasks, and finish them.
So what we did is before the game, I had every student write down a color of the of one of the characters, and if they matched with me, they survived the game. If they didn't match with what the color that I wrote on my paper, then they didn't survive the game, just like in the real game of Among Us.
So yeah, you just have to finish all your tasks, and then you just like when you finish the tasks, you click on the character, and it brings you to the side.
I like having the timer on there too, because that adds in a little bit of accountability for people, right? Otherwise, like, I'll just go to the next one. But a timer makes you feel like, I have to do this. My time is running out. So that adds like a level of gaming to this as well. So those of you that don't know what Among Us is, it's an online multiplayer social deduction game. And it takes place in a space-themed setting in which players each take on one of two roles, most being crewmates and a predetermined number being imposters. I think it's very smart to use a game that's popular, because that definitely gets people interested in, like, they recognize the characters and the look and the feel of the game. So that's a very clever way to get people to be interested in this. So that's very cool. I'll have to try it and see if I can beat the imposter. Did I get that right?
Yeah. Like during gym when we were playing the game, when Miss Kazari, she was saying that it was like an Among Us game, everyone was like, yay and stuff.
All right. And now we're going to go to Lily, and Lily's going to show us another game she created.
My game is called Time to Mine. And basically how it works is we have 10 different rocks. And like in the directions up here, it says you pick a rock to crack open. And if you crack open a green rock, so the crystal inside is green, then you only have to do half the You only have to do half the exercise. If you open a red rock, then you have to double the exercise. And finally, if you open a blue rock, you do the exercise normally. So would anybody like to pick a rock to open?
Harshitha, you can pick a rock to open.
6.
Okay, so if we open 6, it's a green rock. So instead of doing a 30-second visa, you would only have to do 15 seconds. But for example, if I opened this rock and it's a red rock, so instead of doing 15-second plank, I would have to do 30-second plank. But if I opened the number 10, it's a blue rock, so I would just do 20 lunges.
Yeah, so again, an interactive game, different slides. You also have the colors are fun too. And it says a little like a wild card factor to do like half or double. It feels like you're getting like a reward if you make a good guess.
Yeah,
very clever.
I really like the idea of like cracking open rocks, but I wasn't sure how to execute it in a way where it could actually be a game. So one day I was thinking, I was like, what if each color means something different? So then I thought of green, blue, and red as the rocks.
And I love the fact that there's timers in there too, because so the kids can, when we're presenting these games, they can see like what's going on and they know how much time is left, which is important, especially if it's an exercise that's really hard.
Yeah. I made sure to include timers.
I think you guys have seen these games because Ms. Kazari has shared them with you in the past. So when you guys play these games, and of course your own games like Among Us and Minecraft and Roblox, grocery play, you guys start to make it in your head, like, oh, you know what? These are the things that make a game fun. You took those things and you found a way to incorporate into your own games. It's really creative work. You guys did some really great stuff here. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Arnov, Harshitha, and Lily. I'm so happy to have students on Talking Tech. And I really appreciate your efforts, Sylvia, and to bring your students' work to all of our attention is really fantastic. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for everything that you do.
Arnov, Lily, and Harshitha, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.